What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jim Graphics. In today's video I'll be teaching you guys how to design this simple but unique church flyer in coreldraw. If you're new, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss any of my future upload. Coming over here guys, these are the stock images we'll be working with. I'm going to put the link of all this in the down description below so you can check it out and make use of it. So without any further ado guys, let's get straight to the video. Welcome to coreldraw guys. So the first thing we're going to do is change our paper size, and the size we'll be working with is 7 by 7 inches. And what we're going to do now is come over to your change your page size. What you're going to do is come over to your drawing unit and make sure it's at inches. All right, as you can see, then come over to your page dimension and change to 7 by 7 inches and press enter on your keyboard. So the next thing we're going to do guys is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool and draw this way. Change the page dimension also to 7 by 7 inches, and as you can see guys, it's not fitted to frame. So what we're going to do is use letter P on your keyboard to fit it to the frame, and boom guys, this is what you're going to have. So basically what we're going to do now is first of all let's remove the black stroke by clicking over here, right click on it and select set outline color. If you're not using this coreldraw version guys, DM me on Jim_Junior1. I'm going to flash this on the screen here. DM me, I'm going to send you the link to where you can download this version of coreldraw. So let's get to it. So the next thing we're going to do guys is import our stock images. So to do that, right click over here and select import. Shortcut is Ctrl+I, or come over to your menu bar and select import. All right, so I think I selected the wrong one. I did import instead of import. All right, so click on import. All right, so what we're going to do is come over to where your files are saved, and just locate where the files are saved. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all of this. We're going to select all of this apart from the text here, because we've already opened that already. It's here for you guys. So don't forget that I'm going to put the link of all these guys for you in the down description below. So click on import, and now you can basically leave all of this here, and for now you can leave all of this here. So let's remove all of this and put it here. So the next thing we're going to do is, first of all, let's import our text for this tutorial, or before then let's set our background for this tutorial. Some of you used to ask me if I set background first or I just do my stuff, you understand. Anyhow with this, I just do my stuff, and I don't know how I start designs though. I don't know how I start it. Anyhow it comes, that's how I give it to you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this background and scale it up this way. Now I'm going to apply a blur shadow to it, a bit of blur shadow to it. So what I'm going to do is come over to this and select go to your effects on your menu bar and select blur, then choose Gaussian blur. All right, this is a bit much, so we're going to reduce to okay, 4.6 pixels is fine. So we're going to right click on this now and click on power clip, then place it into this frame this way. Now as you can see guys, it's not fitted to the frame, so what we're going to do is use our edit power clip by right clicking on it and select edit power clip this way. Then what we're going to do is just scale this up this way, just scale it up this way. All right, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool and draw this way, and we're going to change the color to this and come over to this node here, and we're going to adjust the color this way. So we're going to use our color mode to RGB. All right, so I'm going to bring this way, and we're going to select this. All right, something of this nature, like a maroon but not maroon color. All right, so I'm going to click on OK. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select my transparency tool and blend this to the background this way, and we're going to leave that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on finish, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this skyscraper background. Right click on it, select power clip and place it into the frame. Now right click and select edit power clip. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to select this and drag it over here. We're going to scale it up this way. All right, we're going to scale it up this way and use our transparency tool to blend this part to the background, fade out this part to the background this way. All right, so what I'm going to do now is change our blend mode. We can't leave it this way, guys. Change your blend mode to overlay. Go to your property bar, select mesh mode, then change to overlay. This way, this is what you're going to have. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change this to black and white. Go to your bitmap. All right, on your menu bar, select mode, then black and white, and this is what you're going to have. So we're going to reduce this way. We're going to blend this to the background this way, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So this is what you are going to have. The next thing we're going to do, guys, is let me adjust this background. I'm going to adjust this background this way. All right, I'm going to adjust this background this way, and this is much, so we're going to reduce this way. So the next thing we're going to do is click on finish this way. This is what we're going to have. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in my text. All right, so I'm going to select all, Control A, then Control C to copy, then convert your text to, and click over here, Control V to paste. Then let's give it a white color so we can see, and we're going to change the size to 11 so it will be smaller for us. So this is what we're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this pictures. All right, I'm going to bring in this guy, and bring in this one, and bring in this one, then bring in this one over here. All right, so I'm going to scale this up this way. These pictures are not they're not okay though, but we're going to use it the way they brought it. All right, so we're going to scale this up this way, and I'm going to bring this forward, shift page up this way. I'm going to bring this one here and scale it up this way, and bring it closer to it. All right, bring this one closer, and bring this one closer, and I'm going to bring this one closer this way. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this to the background by using my transparency tool. So I'm going to select my transparency tool, select this picture, and fade it out to the background this way. All right, so I'm going to select this one, fade it out to the background this way. All right, select this and fade it out to the background this way. So we're going to fade out this one, then select this one, fade it out to the background this way. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select everything. All right, so let me scale this up a bit, and we're going to bring this one here. So select all of this, and we're going to bitmap it. Go to your bitmap and use RGB, then bitmap this way. All right, so I'm going to scale this up this way. Use your transparency tool and fade out this one again. All right, so we're applying everything to the image this way. Now this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my effect, go to adjust, and use brightness and contrast. All right, so I'm going to increase to make it pop. All right, this way. Now this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my effects, adjust, go to curve. All right, and reduce this way, and let's drag this one here. Oh, it's not going though. But let's drag this down or up. What you can be trying though, the result it gives to you is what you're going to take. All right, so we're going to click on OK. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in this, copy this. All right, and we're going to paste it here. All right, so I'm going to bring in this logo and place it here. So I'm going to reduce this way. I'm going to place this here and reduce it this way. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to cut this way. Select Ctrl X to cut, Ctrl V to paste. I'm going to bring it here. All right, so the color I'll be using for this is yellow. All right, this yellow color. Then I'm going to bold this one. All right, so I'm going to reduce this, leaving it on bold, and leave it here, and this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. So I'm going to bring this one closer, and I'm going to leave this to this for now. So this is what we're going to have, guys. So this is what you are going to have. So let's bring it closer to this, and the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to copy the theme. The main focus on this is night of praise and worship. All right, so let's play with this text over here. So I'm going to cut this one this way. All right, and then use Ctrl K to break it apart, and so I'm going to change the font to sequel. All right, sequel bold. All right, I think the bold is fine for us, so let's select the sequel bold. All right, so this one, so we're going to change this to capital letter N, and I'm going to use my shape tool and drag this way. So once you do that, let's remove this letter G, cut it up, paste it here. All right, then let's put a spacing, and we're going to drag this one, make it bigger, and increase our spacing, then make this one bigger. All right, so we're going to reduce. So let me teach you guys this spacing is kind of much for me. So what I'm going to do is hold my control plus shift and use your arrow, your left arrow this way, and just reduce this way. So this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to bring this one this way, and we're going to leave that to that. So I'm going to select all of this for now, but let's increase the letter G, and we're good. So we're going to bring this one here down a bit. All right, guys, so we're going to select this one, select it again, and use this to drag it up a bit this way. And once you're done doing that, we can scale it up a bit and leave that to that. And this is what you're going to have, guys, for now. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to use same font for this. All right, sequel bold, and change to uppercase. Shift F3, uppercase. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one this way, cut this one this way, and use Ctrl K to cut it, break it apart. So first of all, let's work on this one we have here. So I'm going to ungroup this. You know, we grouped it before, so I'm going to use what we call Ctrl Q, or we're going to right click on it. If you don't use Ctrl Q, but you can see it here, it's Ctrl Q, convert to curve. All right, so once you convert to curve, use your shape tool and remove this and remove this one. So once you remove that, use your ellipse tool and draw this way. Once you draw this way, you give it a yellow color. All right, so once you give it a yellow color, what we're going to do now is we're going to select our shadow tool and apply a shadow to it this way. Increase the shadow, change the shadow color to, okay, let's use RGB. We're not printing this, guys, it's an e-flyer, so we're going to use the deep black. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use Ctrl K to break the shadow and the text apart this way. Now we're going to bring this one down. We're going to bring this down this way, and we're going to do the same to this letter G. You know, the letter G is on its own. All right, so break apart, Ctrl K, and bring the shadow down, make it deep black, and this is what we're going to have, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring this ellipse tool, draw this way, give it a red color. All right, now I'm going to use same shifts, hold shifts, and select the letter G, then go to your trim and trim it this way. Now come over to this and reduce this way. As you can see, we have a cutout. Now bring this this one and place it here. As you can see, it's behind field, so use shift page up to bring it forward. Now use shift and reduce the spacing, and guys, you're good to go. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use this one, bring this one here this way. All right, so I'm going to use shift again to reduce the spacing this way, reduce the spacing this way, and this is what you're going to have. So we're going to scale this up and select it again, so drag it up this way, leave it to this, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So we're going to bring it to forward, and I'm going to select this and bring it up this way. So you're going to give it a yellow color, apply a shadow to it. All right, once you do that, break it apart, and once you break it apart, bring it down so we can see the shadow working for us the way we want it. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to use this, bring this one here and place it here. All right, so I'm going to bring this, place it over here. All right, so what I'm going to do is use my transparency to fade out this part this way, blend it to the background this way. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, scale it up this way. So I'm going to scale it up this way, and I think that's too much, so we're going to reduce this way, bring our images down a bit this way, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this power of praise. All right, paste it here, and change the font to this. All right, so I'm going to cut this one, and we're going to change this to this. Okay, select your transparency tool, then come over to your mesh mode and select color dodge, change it to red. All right, so this is what you're going to have, and we're going to change the font of this to this, the Jacklyn, and I'm going to place this here, give it a yellow color, and this is what we are going to have, guys. This is what we're going to have. So I'm going to change this to RGB, the color of the red, so it's going to be more okay for us. So this is what we're going to have, guys. This is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce this image, take it up. All right, I'm going to put the names of these ministers. All right, so I'm going to cut this, paste it here, reduce this, and I'm going to bold this one. I'm going to bold this. All right, so what I'm going to do is reduce this one and leave that to that. Bring this one. What size is this? Size 5, and this one size 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this apart and bold this one. So once you do that, bring this one here. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next one I'm going to bring is this one. Paste it here. Bring this one. Paste it here. Give this 5 and give this one 5. and bold this, make it align to the middle, and leave this here. Bring this one here, bold it, and change to center alignment. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to bring this one over here, bring this one over here, and bring this one over here. Alright, so this is what you're going to have, guys. Now the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring this one up. Here's the theme, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. And paste it here. Make it capital letter and center alignment, then bold it and reduce this way. So we're going to reduce this off because it's too big. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this one, which is the last text we have here. Paste it here. Alright. Cut out this. Change the font to sequel. But we're not going to use the sequel italics, so we're going to use this one. And I'm going to bring it over here. Alright, so let's reduce this one and take it up a bit. So we're going to bring this, scale it up this way, and bring this one here. The font of this is 7. Same font with this, 7. Bold it and leave it over here. Alright, guys, so this is what you're going to have. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure it's aligned to the center this way, and I'm going to bring in this one. So I want to extract this from this background, so I'm going to go to my bitmap, convert to bitmap, go to bitmap again, select mode black and white. We've done this before, guys. So come to your trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, then wait for it to load. Select specify color this way, then ungroup it, delete the ones you don't want this way, delete the ones you don't want, then scale it down a bit and place it over here and give it a white color. Alright, so once you do that, this is what you're going to have. So bring in the venue and the time icon, reduce this, bitmap it, mode black and white, and OK, then trace bitmap line art. Alright, then wait for it to load again, and once you're done loading, this is what you're going to have. So you're going to extract this, delete this one, and scale it down a bit, then place it over here. Alright, then give it a white color this way. So the next one you're going to bring is the location icon. So we're going to extract, go to your mode under bitmap and black and white, click on OK, trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and wait for it to load. Alright, so once it's done loading, click on OK, then extract this, delete this one, then you can delete this one, scale it down a bit, and give it this and white color. And this is what you're going to have, guys, basically. So we're going to reduce this one and leave that to that. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this light flea and place it over here. Alright, so I'm going to scale this up this way. I'm going to scale this up. So once you scale it up this way, select your transparency tool, go to your mesh mode and select screen this way. So this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to select all of this. Alright, select all of this, cut it, Ctrl X, go into the frame, select edit power clip. Alright, So paste it here and leave it that and leave it to this. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this one, place it over here. All right, select transparency 2, go to your mesh mode and select screen. All right, so once you do that, you can scale this up a bit, and this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the frame again and select the text, this text here. All right, so I'm going to apply some colors to it. We're going to use our interactive fill tool and draw this way, then apply a bit of gray to it, just a little bit this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to copy this to this we have here. I'm going to copy the color to this. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ellipse tool and draw this way. All right, now I'm going to give it this blue color. Now take it to the back using Control plus page down this way. Here's what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust these names. All right, I'm going to ungroup this, adjust the names, ungroup this way, this way. All right, so I'm going to scale this up this way, make sure it's aligned to this. All right, so this one, ungroup it, bring it here and adjust it this way, and this is what you're going to have, guys. So if you have any question, guys, please don't forget, drop me a comment in the comment section below and we're going to attend to your question, guys. So as you can see, guys, this is how we design this simple but unique church flyer in CorelDraw. See you guys in my next video.